I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we've been reading from the book of Matthew, chapter 26. Let's focus on verses 52 through 54. Then Jesus told him, "Put your sword back in its place, because all who take up the sword will perish by the sword. Or do you think that I cannot call on my Father, and He will provide me at once with more than 12 legions of angels? How then would the scriptures be fulfilled that say it must happen this way?" You know, it's challenging for us to understand kingdom economy. Even in our most spiritual moments, well, they're filtered through the lens of our experience in this world. And the disciples had spent 3 years hearing Jesus teach. But the years prior were spent listening to various rabbis effuse how the Messiah would look and what is he going to do and how the Jewish people would benefit by the Messiah's coming. Even down to the moment of Jesus' arrest, Peter still thought that Jesus was starting a political coup. And the disciples even argued and lobbied for cabinet positions in the coming kingdom. If they didn't have dreams of world evangelism or global reconciliation, how were they going to lead the church? They definitely weren't looking for martyrdom, and they simply wanted an eternal power shift that let them be the bosses for a change. Well, the disciples were looking forward to an earthly kingdom, while Jesus was concerned with the heavenly one. So, how would you gauge your kingdom allegiance? You see, those who set up earthly kingdoms would barter their souls for dominion in this world. They don't humble themselves before the Lord. They consider Him an intellectual equal at best, and they lack the faith to live sacrificially, because giving up possession and power would diminish their kingdom. So in the words of Adrian Rogers, the only God that they serve is the one they see looking back in the mirror. People who are living for the heavenly kingdom conduct their lives in such a way that it would be utter foolishness were there no resurrection from the dead. They're not swayed by anything earthly and would be willing to give up everything for the cause of the Messiah, Jesus. You see, their hope lies not in the perishable earth, but in the incorruptible, eternal kingdom of heaven. Question: do you allow the joy of your salvation to transcend the here and now so that you live for the hope of the there and then? Because if you do that, then you can live as Jesus has called you, and you will see the results of a life that is sold out for nothing other than loving God and loving people. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Groundworks Ministries operates entirely through financial donations from faithful people like you. And your giving to Groundworks Ministries transforms lives. Would you consider making a donation to Groundworks Ministries today? Because we need your monthly support now more than ever. Donating is secure and it's easy at our website, groundworksministries.com. You know, another way to help is to tell people about Groundworks Ministries. Share these podcasts with friends and family and on your social media. And of course, you can always direct folks to our website, groundworksministries.com.